Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Sean Brian, okay? I'm back with you, alright? I know it's been a while, and I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to, okay? But now for real, I am glad to be back. I had to take like a little minute to readjust, get myself together. We did have Mercury retrograde, so that was perfect time for reflection and all the things and reassessing. And y'all do know I do a lot of things. So, one of them being a tarot reader, and then the other, I do styling on one hand. Like, my hand is all over in the pots, okay? So I'm just like, why not just combine all of this together in some type of way where it's like it's fun. It's also, very innovative, and it's inspiring. It is intentional, So like, I go by a new nickname that I'm adding to the resume, darling. Okay. The style channeler. Okay. And so for this very specific reading that I'm going to do today is going to be in the past. I did do, what is your personal style based on the pick a card reading. And it's, very intuitive. It's an intuitive reading. So that's what I would like to do with this one. And that's what we're going to do. So for group number one, we got the Tiger's Eye Crystal, okay? Get whatever draws to you, to your attention, okay? Whatever you feel, okay? Use your intuition. Do not force it, okay? The next, we got, I think this is the Black Tourmaline or the Black Obsidian. I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. That's group number two. And then group number three, we have the Pink Clear Quartz Crystal, okay? That's group number three. Take your time, and the timestamps are actually going to be pinned down below. And we're about to get into this, starting with group number one. All right, I'm moving those up here. Group number one. So group number one, if you chose the Tiger Eye Crystal, we got Jean Paul Gaultier. Femininity, masculinity, agility, frivolity, je ne regrette rien. Always find your oh la la. I don't know all of French. Okay, like I'm actually want to study that more. But nonetheless, let's get into the reading here. Group number one. So Jean Paul Gaultier, he is somebody that is very daring, takes risk. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like you could be somebody that is like a Leo, and that likes a lot of attention. That's very, or you could be also a person that is just gender neutral in a lot of like your fashion. You could have like a tomboy, but also like a tom girlish style. So you kind of like mix the two, or you could just be either one or the other. But I definitely get like, somebody that likes to bend the rules with femininity and masculinity. You could be a person that likes Madonna, or that's into like pop culture. So like your style, let's see. Your style. Oh yeah, you definitely like to wear it all, okay? You like to wear, like, you're attracted to like either like a lot of nudity or just like stuff that like shows off like your body a little bit, just very vulgar with it, like just kind of bare all. Like you could be into you could be somebody who's like into like a lot of pinstripes, uh very almost like uniformish, or like private school. You could have, grew up in the you could have went to school in a private school, and that kind of inspired your style as well too, because you know how to like bend the fashion's a little bit like, even though it's a uniform, like I don't necessarily have to make it look like a uniform, you know what I mean? Like I can accessorize with it, okay? I can play along with it. Like you may have did things like wear pleated skirts, kind of roll them up a little bit just to make them a little short, just very rebel, just very daredevil. Let's see what else. I'm also getting like you could have been heavily into makeup as well. What else is this? Got the Ace of Cups. I'm just using tarot. You know what? I should have pulled from this too, because this could have been like based off of where you're at too. Because this is all about your style with intention. You know what I'm saying? Based on where you are in your current life. You know, currently in life. Decisions. Group number 1. Decisions. I feel like group number 1, you are planning things ahead. There are things that you have going on that you want to see come into fruition. And it's going to be up to you to kind of use your discernment here. And of course, we have the Justice card as the 3rd card, which is, you know, I take the 3rd card as the outcome. So this definitely tells me that things are going to be working out in your favor, okay? Clarity, cause and effect, law, you know, Ace of Cups, intuition. Intuition is going to be the big thing here in order to bring, in order to get to this celebration period, this fulfillment, this something that you want to bring in completion here. It's going to take your intuition. What else? Decisions. Maybe this could be something within like your career as well. Directions within your career. And the only way to know is when you actually try and go forth and you actually put yourself out there, whether it's you're doing content, whether if you need to like make better connections with people in order to get to where you need to go. Networking, you know, even asking like certain family members about like, you know, within like a certain industry, maybe there's somebody that you already know that could be in that industry and you want to see, you want to know like, you want to know more, you want more knowledge on this more information on this certain career path before you actually take the step or take the direction to go in, just to see if this is something for you. You know, this is something that you can handle. This is something that you would enjoy doing, okay? Whatever this is. Yeah, I also get to, you guys are very, this is interesting because we have some air. We have some air sign, which is Justice is the zodiac sign of Libra. So we have some. So your sun could be an earth sign, your moon could be a water sign, and your rising sign could be a air sign. I feel like this group could be like very innovative. Like you know how to find different things and kind of like work with it. Very, what do you call it? Very practical. Very just know how to like use things, and resourceful is what I'm getting at. Like you're very resourceful. You know how to make stuff work. Okay, if you got to. All right, and they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You gonna find a way to like improve it a little bit more. Like I like it, but this could be a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the way how this top fit me, but I wonder if I do, you know, a little something to it to give it some more pizzazz. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like studs, whether you know, add like distressed or rips or tears to it, or if you like to just add more like jewelry to it, or just like different little nifty little things that people wouldn't necessarily really thought to actually do to this type of piece, right? And when in regards to clothing, or like your personal style, to make something your personal style that's more fitting for you. Let's see what else. I'm gonna pull from my ancestor deck, and then we're gonna close out for group number 1. Group number one, kitchen. Kitchen, the moon. Oh, that's crazy. We got the moon. So we got kitchen here. All right. And we got the moon here. That's crazy that came out the second card. So that's definitely giving, you know, somebody, you could be, if you're watching this, you could be a water sign for sure. And your moon sign could be a water sign. We got the rider here. So expect news and swift movement that brings communication. So definitely giving exactly what I said. Come through, spirit. All right, the rider, letter, text, call, email, notification. This is definitely air sign energy. So this is definitely giving within the rise, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a rising sign. This could be your sun or moon. You know, take whatever resonates. Kitchen. So this is definitely giving somebody that definitely knows how to prepare for something. Maybe you've always known how to like prepare for like an interview, how you're supposed to go in for an interview, wearing, you know, a certain business casual look. You know, this could be for you know, just any type of job, working in like corporate, or just business oriented, you know, something within like HR, or even like a teacher, maybe, or professor, office, front desk, you know, something. Take whatever resonates, but you know how to like dress for the occasion. Okay, you wearing your loafers, when to wear your loafers, when to give like that real preppy preppy boy, preppy girl type look. Pleated skirts, long skirt, pencil skirts. I'm also seeing button downs as well. But you know how to, it's like you know how to stand out, and you know how to fit in, to not necessarily in a way of people pleasing, but like you know how to like put your own razzle dazzle to something in terms of whatever you're trying to go for, just to make sure that you can get what you want, right? All right, I hope you all enjoyed group number 1, and I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can now book with me just by emailing me at seanbrion@gmail.com for readings, and get at me on Facebook as well too. I'm going to be doing more posts there at just Sean Brion, and then Instagram I do my Zodiac. I do the Zodiac. I combine fashion and astrology together, where it's just like I'm informing and also being innovative and creative in ways that, you know, it's more in depth with styling, astrology, and fashion. All right. Hope you all enjoyed group number 2. Let's do you. All right, group number 2. Oh, let me cleanse actually, because Group number 2 got Christian Louis Vuitton. It's a statement should stand on a platform. Heel height is up to you. Souls should be passionate. I like how they did that. Souls should be passionate. Souls should be red. Wear heels as high as your hopes and dreams. Okay. All right. Christian Louis Vuitton. So, Christian Louis Vuitton, he was always, known for those red bottoms that everyone is buying today. Okay. Classic piece. Well, timeless piece, I should say. Never goes out of style. Now, let's see where you guys are, group number 2. Don't forget, if you would like to book an actual reading with me, to my website, I get my website back up and running again. You can book me by emailing me at seanbrion@gmail.com, okay? And also get at me at Facebook too, at at Facebook as Sean Brion as well. And on Instagram, same thing. It's just my name, Sean Brion. All right, so group number 2. Where are you guys currently? Where are you guys? Where you guys are currently in life right now? Based off of what your fashion, personal style is. So I'm gonna base that off of your personal style. Where are you guys? Leaving. This is interesting. Leaving. So this is very interesting because with Christian Louis Vuitton, I feel like you guys are standing on business with these red pumps, okay? With these red soles, all right? That's all I'm saying. So you're standing on business. You're leaving out of a job. You're leaving out of a relationship. You're leaving out of a hometown or city that you've always known and grown up in. You're leaving a career that doesn't serve you. You're leaving something, all right? You're leaving something. And the style here, I think you guys are like really standing on business, right? So for something that may have kept you at like a standstill or in a hold up moment, like a moment to like pause or like really think about this. You've thought about it and you have come to an understanding where things are not progressing in the way they should be. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to take action. I know this is like a regular reading, but this is like kind of like, this goes into what you guys may also be dealing with too. I also see like some grief here, leaving. So maybe somebody could have, you could have lost somebody. My condolences as well too. But yeah, this is very, it makes sense because, and I take this with even like a funeral. Even with like a funeral, you show up all black, and just very presenting and in a state of mourning and grieving, a lost one. So, ties and button downs and mid-high dresses. What else? I'm also seeing like sequins you guys could be interested in. Like sequin tops, sequin dresses, sequin bottoms. Everything is just all in the details for you too. You could be somebody who just really appreciates like a little something, like, right? So like a Christian Louis Vuitton heel. So like you have that red sole, right? And you could be someone who loves like the detailing of what a piece offers, right? That gives it that signature look, that signature oomph, right? Such like a Christian Louis Vuitton piece, or like a if you like Mugler, like the brand new the fashion brand Mugler, like the aesthetic is very, you know, couture, but also like is based off of like mermaids, and I forgot the other one, space. So it's like an appreciation of that. Like you could have a thing of like sci-fi, like you love sci-fi or something, when it pertains to that. But it's just something you love pieces. Your sense of style is loving on pieces that grabs your attention, that brings something like in depth or like a meaning. That's what it is. That brings depth and meaning to something that you can appreciate. There we go. I'm sticking to it. All right. So next, I'm trying to think of what else, you guys, too, for the sense of style. So, trying not to make this too long. So I got group number 3. All right, Spirit, give us 3 cards. Give us 3 cards. All right. We got cleanliness. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Y'all are done. Y'all are done with whatever this is. Y'all are done. And y'all are really standing on business. And the fashion is about to speak for it as well, too. We got follower. And then we got hoarding. Could be hoarding in situations longer. No matter what, like y'all are going to seek to it. Okay, it doesn't even matter. All right, look at these women that got these shades on. All right, follower. And you could have people that's always like copied you, whether this is like your style or unknowingly or intentionally. Like you could have people that have copycat, that have played copycat, and you're like, and take this as a compliment. Like you're an influencer, okay? You are a hot commodity out here. Like you are that girl, you are that boy. So, you know, recognize it and go full throttle with that energy, you know? Yeah. Okay, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if this resonated, please give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't by now. And I will see you on the next video. All right, group number 3. Okay. For those of you chose the pink clear quartz crystal. All right, you got Ri Kawubo. I have never heard of this person, but it says, be a work of art. Make shape your statement. Never compromise. Energize. Interesting. So, to me, this is like taking up space, all right? Not conforming to the stereotypical ways of fashion for you. This could be, you know, someone who loves more bold and like outlandish pieces. Okay, you could be somebody who's also into avant-garde pieces. So like, you know, think of it as just like very extravagant, very just like there's something to a piece that makes it a weird, but it's also attractive to you. Like you're attracted to that, right? And it's a statement. Like that's it. That's what makes it a statement look. Okay, it can have something that is just unordinary or unorthodox, and that is you. Hobbies. We got hobbies. Where are you right now? Hobbies. So I feel like this group is like very, y'all are trying different things. Y'all are trying new things. Y'all are trying to see what fits for you and what doesn't. Okay. So I feel like this group is very open, very, very open, which makes sense with um getting you guys getting this card. Make shape your statement, right? When we talking about shape and fashion, we're talking about like the construction, like we're talking about architectural design. You know, the most wildest or even elusive types of creation in fashion. But it's like sometimes it could be theater. Sometimes it could be like, you know, very dramatic styles too. That could be something that just blows your attention, that intrigues your attention right there. I get you guys are just like you think outside of the box, but you're also very opinionated on it. Like you're going to it's like you look at the piece, right? That it could be a statement piece, but you look at it as like, yeah, but it's like I see this person wearing it, but let me see how I can fit it. Let's see how I can wear it. You know, you have to like see it to believe it. Okay, that's what I kind of get from you guys. I wish I had like examples of avant-garde, because it's like avant-garde could be it's so many, and there's so many different brands too. I don't really have anyone specifically, but if we're talking like avant-garde, I'll give like for example, I'll give like Rick Owens as an example of avant-garde. Definitely, you know, he's known for those heels, right? The glass heels. Very avant-garde. Who else can I think of? Yes, avant-garde. Avant-garde. I can't really think right now. Okay, so next, going into your reading here a little bit more in depth. So this goes with what I was talking about as far as you being more adaptable. This is what this card is talking about, is being more adaptable. So when I was talking about being open, that's exactly what I was talking about, being adaptable for sure. But of course, we got the King of Swords, so this is like talking about, you know, you kind of being a little bit like more honest when it comes to things that you wear, or just more honest and just things in general, whether it's like your opinion, and you're going to stand by it. You are going to stand by it. We got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. So this goes back to hobbies. So something that you are, it's like you are your worst critic. That's what it is. You are your worst critic. All right. So you could be somebody who's into sewing. You could be somebody who's into drawing. You could be into somebody that is into just have a thing for like the arts, right? And you're trying to cultivate your own thing within this being a hobby. So you're also trying to figure out ways that you can accumulate more money, right? And I definitely see this taking off because we got the Nine of Pentacles, which speaks about fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficient, and financial independence. Okay, come on now, Spirit better come on with it, all right? That's what we talking about. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. Yeah, this could be a lot of things, but I get like very artsy, very crafty, but also you guys play by your own rules, all right? You play by your own rules. You could be a Gemini. I'm also seeing you could also be a air sign. You could be a Capricorn or earth sign here. Virgo. Or fire sign. Okay, let's see what more do we have. Authentic. Period. 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 Come on, let's talk about it. Authentic, standing your truth, approach things with honor, integrity. Okay? Because if you're not feeling it, then why would you even wear it? Why would you even why would they even ask you? Why would they, like, if they know your answer, what it's gonna be already? Why? You know, it's like, why? It's not you, right? And you're gonna stand on what you believe. You're going to stand on who you are. You're going to stand on what is your truth, okay? Next. Let's see. Well, we got car. Your car may need a tune-up, maintenance work. When was the last time? Oh, we got 2 cars. I'm not gonna take these. The last time you took care of your car, priorities. It can be as simple as cleaning your car, maintenance, spiral, overthinking won't change the current circumstances. Being, okay, so this is, okay. So you guys could be going over through like a mental overload, okay? I definitely see that. You need to make sure that you have more focus for you, whether that you need to cut down some time with spending your time with people, or like even time management, because this goes with the 2 of Pentacles, right? Having multiple priorities, just having a lot going on, and just even balance, right? So there's something with that you need to definitely work on right now. Because think of your body as like a car, right? You got to make sure you got to take it to the doctor. You got to go get a checkup. You got to make sure your levels are doing good. You got to make sure that your health is in good shape, okay? So like a car. Like a car, you have to take care of your body just like a car, you know? Make sure the oil has been changed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, come on. Are y'all with me or what? Yes. Okay. Spiral overthinking. So I would definitely, it's time to like really rethink your focus, like reanalyze, or not even reanalyze. What can I say? Just reshift your focus back onto why did you fell in love with what you love doing, or what you like doing in terms of this hobby. Why? What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? Why? What was the reason why? And I guarantee you're going to understand, or you're going to gain clarity on why you felt called to do what you did when you first started doing it. Why? It was a feeling, right? It made it gave you goosebumps when you started doing it, right? So you need to get back into falling in love with the why. The whole purpose of it. Ugh. All right, y'all. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading, okay? I tried to make this as, specific as I could with the fashion tips and whatnot, but I want to do more of these, so this is just, this is like, the more the better, honestly. So, this is like trial and error almost, like a test run, every time when I do these. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and please, if you feel that, you resonate my energy, you can definitely book me at just by my email. Go to theshawnbreon.com. My website will be back and running again. And also get me on Facebook at Shawn Breon as well, and Instagram. And y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this resonated. Give me a like, share, subscribe, you know. And I'll see y'all next time. Toodaloo.